Man, I'll be honest, I hate Chain of Memories. Well, at least the updated version of it. I never played the original, so I can't give my opinion on the original. But playing this version right here, I swear it felt like it took years off of my life just playing it. And I wanted to understand the card system, I really did. I tried my hardest to understand it, but it just didn't click for me. And if you enjoy this game and system, that's cool. I'm not knocking you for it, you know what I'm saying? This is just my experience. And see, what's frustrating to me is I really like the story. I really do. I had to watch cutscenes of the full story in order to figure out what's going on, because I just could not finish this game, man. And the fucked up part about Chain of Memories is you have to play it to understand what's going on in Kingdom Hearts 2. Because if you go from 1 to 2 without playing Chain of Memories, you're gonna be so confused about what they talking about in past tense, because they always talking about things that happen in past tense and certain things that happen, like Sora waking up from the pod. And I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't played it yet, but if you play Kingdom Hearts 2, you know what I'm talking about. And when certain people pop up, you're gonna be like, who are these people in black cloaks? And you're just gonna be confused. But back to Chain of Memories, man, that game is just, it's terrible to play 3D wise. I mean, it's like, that system just does not translate well to 3D. I've seen clips of the 2D version, well, I guess you could say 2D, but on the DS, I've seen clips of that, and that looks way more playable than this. With the 3D version, it's just way too much going on. In my opinion, that's the biggest problem about Chain of Memories. Trying to keep your eye on the enemy while watching the cards they use to not get your card broken while trying to stack up slates. It was just nonsense. It was crazy. And some of the bosses felt pretty much unbeatable. I believe I got to, what was it, the 7th floor, I believe, with Riku. It's funny, I had a problem fighting Riku in the first one when he was taken over by Ansem. Had a problem fighting him then the very next game I had another problem fighting him. It's just, I don't know, me and him got personal beef at this point. As I progress through Kingdom Hearts, I'm starting to feel like Sora and Riku is pretty much like Naruto and Sasuke in a sense. Yeah, I just got stuck on that Riku fight, man, because he was fucking me up. He really gave me a grown man ass whooping, bro. And how many he just kept breaking my cards with all these zeros, and I was trying to stack up slates, but he was just, all the moves he was doing, especially when you start getting his health down a little bit lower, he just kicks it up a notch and start beating the shit out you. And after dying for about the 10th time, I had to just really put the controller down. And I sat back in my chair. You remember that Spider-Man meme, how he was sitting with his hands together? Swear to God, that's how I was sitting down after getting my ass beat. I just had to rethink life at that point. I was thinking to myself, bro, is this really worth it? And I thought I was going crazy, but when I looked into it online, I wasn't the only one that felt like this. It was so many people that felt like, man, should I really keep going? Should I really do this? And everybody was like, if you want to know about the story to help with Kingdom Hearts 2, then just watch the cutscenes on YouTube. You don't have to force yourself to play this game. And I really wanted to try to keep playing to maybe give it a real chance in a sense. But I feel like after getting to the 7th floor, I was like, okay, maybe this is a good enough of a chance I can give it at this point. And sometimes I think about going back and maybe giving it another chance, but I just don't think that's gonna happen. And it's crazy because I kind of got a foreshadowing about how that playthrough was gonna go with, what's her name? The blonde Loxane. After that fight with her, cause that took me a minute too. That was pretty much foreshadowing about how my experience with Chain of Memories was gonna be. But that Riku fight, man. And it's crazy because I forgot how it went exactly, because I haven't played that shit since like last fucking September or something. And I don't remember how it went, because you got two choices. You can either go the Riku way, but I didn't know Riku. They don't tell you who's on the next floor. I forgot how it went. Those who play Chain of Memories know what I'm talking about. You got two options to go, two directions, and I went the direction and I ran the Riku again, and he turned up on me. He beat me like I stole something from him. And traveling through the worlds is just not that fun to me. It just feels tedious. It just feels like I'm playing slots, because you have to keep fighting enemies to try to hopefully get the card you need to open the next door. And going through Agrabah, bro, I wish I was recording. I just need to start recording when I'm randomly playing games, because when I was going through Agrabah, that was a real dick puller. I ran around. I'm not exaggerating, y'all. I'm not exaggerating. I ran around for at least an hour trying to find, I think I needed a 4 or a 9 or something. I ran around through every area of that map trying to find that last card. It took me an hour. The real deal got a headache from that shit, and I said, bro, this isn't fun. And like I said, I really like the story. The story was amazing. I liked how it ended too. And when I was watching somebody do a playthrough of it, I said, no shot I would have even got close to the end of this game. That Marluxia fight, fucking crazy. I know that Marluxia fight probably would have had me running through Newports like nothing. Cigarettes after cigarette, trying to fight that man, I already know. And don't quote me on this, I believe you run to Riku twice in Chain of Memories, so I know I wouldn't get that far. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I should just go find my Game Boy and give the original version a chance, because the 3D version just didn't sit well with me at all. Even though I didn't have the best experience playing Chain of Memories, it did give me one of my favorite characters from it, and it's Axel. Axel reminds me of Hisoka in a sense from Hunter x Hunter. If you watched it, you know how Hisoka is. He's pretty much a double agent in a sense. You know, that's just my opinion on it, man. I really wanted to beat that game, but it's just, I did not feel like losing here playing that shit.